Hi, everyone. Hi. How's it going? Got a new hat. Got a buddy of mine gave it to me from a trip. Can you guess where he went? Yeah. Yeah. Lucky him that he was able to travel to Spain before another COVID wave hit. Now things are getting pretty bad there. But yeah, kind of wish I was able to go. But now, a bit late to be traveling, I think. That said, do have something scheduled for the end of the year, but we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Anyway, wanted to tell you something strange that happened to me in the last little bit. Um, I had gone to the doctor for a screening colonoscopy. Now, it's something that I don't mind talking about. Once you hit a certain age, it's something you need to be doing every like 5 to 7 years. In fact, recently, I think Joe Biden was in hospital for doing that. And it was, this big deal because it was the first time, because he was under general anesthesia, that Kamala Harris, technically for probably about an hour, was president of the United States. And thus, briefly, the U.S. had a woman as a president. So that went fine. Okay, that isn't really about this, but I just wanted to, kind of mention it because it's something that people need to be aware of. And if you're a certain age, look into it, talk to your doctor, and probably get screened. Colon cancer is a very common cancer, but if caught early, has absolutely amazing success rates. The survivability is 90 plus percent depending on how early you catch it. And if it's caught really early, pretty much 100%. If you wait and the doctors find it when it's at stage 3 or stage 4, it's the survivability rate's a bit trickier. Anyway, now at the time I was going for this screening, I had been, suffering from some abdominal pain that would kind of come and go a bit, but I don't know, it seemed to be related sometimes to food. This has been happening over the last number of months, but by the time it came to doing colonoscopy, it was starting to get fairly consistent. And so I wasn't too concerned because I was going to go get a colonoscopy. So, if there was anything wrong, the doctor was going to find it. And yeah, colonoscopy was fine. So I'm like, okay. And during the preparation and stuff, yeah, it was totally fine. Didn't have any issues anymore while I was preparing for it. And then after the colonoscopy, it all came back. And I started feeling, this unusual pain and so forth. So I went to the doctor and they discovered it was excess bloating. And I've probably developed a food intolerance. Either two, and the two main culprits are gluten or lactose. So I am now on a gluten-free diet for the next few weeks to see how that's going to go. After a few days, it's just been horrible. Why? Because it seems to be working. I like gluten. I like bread. I like pasta. I don't want to give this stuff up. Oh, I might be developing a gluten intolerance. That just sucks. I love pasta. I really do. But that seems to be how this is working out. Now, I'm not 100% fine, but definitely it's been an improvement. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna be one of those people who don't eat gluten very much. And, just the thought, like, because, I don't want to be one of those people that, when they go to restaurants, oh, do you have gluten-free, organic, vegan food that was picked on the slopes of Mount Etna by hand? Like that kind of, like that kind of hipster type thing. But all right, well, that's what it's going to be. I mean, I was in a grocery store, went up to their bakery section. Oh, do you have gluten-free bread? And the answer was, no. Why? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, why would they, you know? Also went to a restaurant I like to go to sometimes for breakfast. They have beautiful breads that they bake there and, egg dishes and things. Again, do you have gluten-free bread? No. No, they don't. So I had scrambled eggs on toast without toast. Yeah, it's not the same. Yeah. This diet is getting a bit weird. Like, I've gone out with friends, had burgers without bread. So I've like basically had a burger and then I had to take the buns off and, use a knife and fork to eat the meat part. It's just weird. Now, that said, now that I've gone to grocery stores and looked at things, there are a lot of options for gluten free. I mean, rice doesn't have gluten, quinoa doesn't have gluten, corn doesn't have gluten, all fruits and vegetables are gluten free, meat is gluten free. So, with a bit of hunting, you can find, you can use rice cakes. You can find gluten-free pancake mixes and bread mixes. Cookies and things that use like oat flour and stuff like that. So it is a little more expensive, however. But with some digging around, I can find stuff. So I'm not starving. I can have carbs in between things. I've even found a gluten-free pasta, but I haven't tried it yet. Some of one of the things is just sitting there having to search whether things have gluten in it or not. If you were to look at my Google search history, you'll probably find like the last 100 searches is, does X have gluten? Does this have gluten? Does that have gluten? And it's surprising, actually, some stuff that does. One that really threw me off was soy sauce. It's like, it's soy sauce. It's made from soy. Yeah? No, it's made from soy and wheat. Yeah, I know. I don't get it either. But, yep, so I had to, cut soy sauce out as well. Anyway, that's the update. I'm now going gluten-free, or at least going to start going low gluten hereafter. It sucks. But, hey, I suppose I can roll with it. Hey, maybe you guys can too. If you're into gluten-free, let me know some gluten-free things that you really like that maybe I should try. I can look and see if we have it here. So that's it for now. Hope you're having a good time. Looks like I'm not going to be traveling anywhere for the most part. Going to be just trying to stay home, especially with what's this called now? Omicron variant. Got to figure out what's going to be going on with that. And I don't get my booster shot until mid-December anyway, so I still have a bit of time for that. Hope you're all doing well. I'll talk to you later.